Hello dear students and welcome back to GDC Classes English. So we hope that your preparation for MRB Pharmacist examinations are going really well, and with respect to the examination we are already posting the MCQs from various subjects which are very important for your examination along with the detailed explanation, and more such videos are about to come, so make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. And let's move forward with the today's topic. Today we are going to discuss about the supply chain and inventory control. Okay, we are going to see about the supply chain and the inventory control. Supply chain management is the department which see the flow of the resources right from the raw material to the customers. Okay, inventory control makes sure that or ensures that the right quality of the goods are available at the right time. Okay, so all this regarding departments, it is important, the questions may come. We are going to see how you have to remember the questions. Okay, the very first question is the drug that bear heightened risk of causing patient harm are known as. Okay, so if any drug is having higher risk or it can cause patient harm, then what it is known as. Okay, emergency drugs, high risk drugs, treatment, or NDPS drugs. Okay, first of all, emergency drug means what? Emergency means when there is a severe conditions, right? Like for example COVID, so that was an emergency. So we got the vaccines, right? So it is an emergency. So here they are not asking about the patient harm. So emergency drugs will not come. High risk drugs, yes. So the drugs which can cause harm to the patient, if they are at a higher risk, we call it as higher risk drugs. Okay. Treatment drug, as we know, which is used in the treatment. NDPS is nothing but the narcotic drugs and the psychotropic substances. Okay, narcotic drugs and the psychotropic substances. Let's see the explanation for this one. So option B, that is high risk drugs, the name itself suggests that which can cause harm to the patients. Okay, so this is nothing but about the high risk drugs. Then we have narcotic drugs and the psychotropic substance. We know that the act came in the year 1985. Okay, 1985 is the year for NDPS. In that narcotic, we know it is the addictive substance which can cause, which can reduce the pain. Okay, so that is nothing but the narcotics, and the psychotropic substance that will affect the behavior. Okay, so that is the difference. Narcotic is something which will reduce the pain, but that becomes addictive, and psychotropic is related to the behavior or the mood changes. Okay, so these are the narcotic and the psychotropic substance. Next is Schedule H1 prescription drug warning is in box with. Now Schedule H1, we know that it is a prescription drugs, right? We have already seen that. We know that Schedule H is the prescription. That means it has to be given only under the prescription, right? So in that you might have seen one box which mention the warning. If you know, normally also you can see which color of the box will be there, the warning. If you know, let me know the answer. Option is red border, black, green, or yellow. If you see any warning, not only here, any warning, it will be always mentioned in the red border. Okay, we will see with the example and the diagram for that one. So this is the red border for the schedule H1. Okay, generally what they will write here, same thing, that it should not be given without prescription, right? So the prescription is required, or not to be sold by retail without prescription. It is dangerous to take this preparation except in accordance with the medical device. So this warning has to be there, and which is written in the red box. Okay, so like this red warning will be there for the schedule H1 drugs. Okay, before that, as we know that along with the MCQs, so to make your journey of MRB pharmacist easier, GDC is conducting the test every day at 6 p.m. So those who have already seen the videos previously, they know that the test will be conducted every day at 6 p.m. only on the GDC Classes app. So what are the steps that you have to follow is, first download the GDC Classes app from the Play Store. Okay, install button will be there. After that you have to go in the batches section and click on the plus icon. Okay, and then you can enter your batch code, that is MRB25. Okay, by entering the batch code you will be get a chance to appear for the free test. So make sure that you should not leave any of the opportunity. and make the most of it and start your preparation and giving the test now itself. Okay, so the next question is, where group of antibiotics includes. Okay, now this is not a mistake, it is what it is. Like W is capital, R is capital. Okay, in that A stands for access. A stands for access. This is antibiotics, right? Antibiotics means what? It will act against the bacteria, right? So there are chances that one group can act only for certain bacteria. That we call it as narrow therapeutic range. Okay. So the access contains narrow therapeutic range of the antibiotics, right? Narrow therapeutic range, and that is the reason they are having low cost, right? Next is what? WA. WA stands for watch. Watch is what? Watch category of the antibiotics contains broader spectrum. Broader spectrum means what? They will act against many types of bacteria. So we call it as broader range. And since one antibiotic will act against more bacteria, so their cost is high. Their cost is high. Next is what? RE. RE stands for what? Reserve. For the severe conditions. Okay, this is for the severe conditions. Okay, so these are the things. Now what is given? A for excess. Okay, so aware group of antibiotic includes A, excess is the right answer. Watch is the right answer. Reserve is the right answer, and all of this. So we have all of them correct. So all of this is the right answer. Okay, remember in what category what it is included. Narrow, broad, therapeutic range. Okay, everything is given here. Broader spectrum for watch group, access group, narrow therapeutic range, and reserve it contains for the severe infections. Next is EOQ stands for. Okay, first I will tell you EOQ is what? Economic order quantity. Generally, whenever a purchase or anything happens, there is an ideal order quantity will be there. Okay, ideal order quantity will be there. That means at least they have to order this much so that their cost will be reduced. Okay, so in order to reduce the cost or in order to minimize the cost, this is the minimum or ideal order quantity, and that is known as economic order quantity, because we are reducing the cost, right, by ordering the specific quantity. So we call it as economic order quantity. Electronic octane quantity, no, it is not related to electronic. Okay, electronic order, again electronic, it is not there. Economic order quality it is not there. Okay, we are seeing about the quantity, that is the ideal order quantity which is required to reduce the cost or to minimize the cost. Okay, so option D, that is economic order quantity, is the right answer. Okay, so this is about the fourth question. Economic order quantity is the right answer. So it is to minimize the inventory cost. That is the ideal order quantity which will reduce the cost. Okay, so that is nothing but economic order quantity. All types of taxes are comes under. Okay, so carrying cost, procurement cost, inventory cost, or the actual cost. So basically all types of tax comes under the carrying cost. Okay, option A, that is the carrying cost, comes under the all types of the taxes. So it includes tax, insurance, employee cost, everything. Okay, so including all, we call it as all taxes. Okay, the next is, which drug is in the list of schedule H1? We know schedule H1, that means has to be taken with the prescription only. Alprazolam, cefixime, then ceftriaxone, and all of this. Definitely these are related. The alprazolam and all comes under the diazepam class, which is CNS. So they all have to be taken under prescription only. So all of this is the right answer. Let's see what are the other drugs which are there in the schedule H1. Okay, so we have this clofazimine is there, codeine is there. Okay, balofloxacin it is there. So all are the drugs which are included in the schedule H1, which has to be taken only under the prescription. Okay, it is not for the OTC. Now next is, when did the Narcotic Drugs and the Psychotropic Substance Act 1985 come in the force? Okay, so when did it came? Very easy, as I said that wherever the tricks are required, we will be there to help you out, right? Now everybody knows, love, even if you don't know the these years, but at least you know what has happened on the 14th November. Now just now here we have already discussed, that is 1985, right? We have already discussed. You know Children's Day? Please comment if anybody knows when is the Children's Day. I think everybody knows, right? In the school days they have celebrated, right? So Children's Day, when it is 14th November. Okay, and the year, anyways, we know 1985. So 14th November 1985. See option where it is given 1st April, not there, 1st March, but 14th November 1985. So whenever now the Children's Day will come, other children will remember it as Children's Day, but the pharmacist will remember it as the NDPS Act 1985. Okay, so confusion will not happen very easy. 14th November, Children's Day, everybody knows, right? So 14th November 1985 is the NDPS Act. Okay. So remember 1985 is the year. Okay. Chalo, very good. Next question. Economic order quantity aims at minimizing. Just now we have seen it. What it minimizes? Economic order quantity, that is the ideal order quantity. If that much is ordered, what is reduced? Inventory cost is reduced. What is reduced? Inventory cost is reduced. And inventory cost consists of what? It consists of the carrying cost. Just now we have seen what is carrying cost, right? And it also reduce the ordering cost. Okay, so both are there in the inventory. Let's see option. Carrying cost, ordering cost, both are there. Option C already given, both that is carrying and the ordering quantity and the supplier's price. Okay, so basically A and B, which comes under the inventory cost. So option C is the right answer. Okay, let's see the next question. So option C, both A and B is the right answer. Next, in VD analysis, D stands for, okay. First I'll tell you, they have asked only about the D, but V stands for what? V is nothing but the vital. Okay, so what is V? Vital. For example, in the body we have certain vital organs, okay, like heart, brain. What do you mean by vital organ? Vital organ means without them the body cannot function, right? Without heart, without brain, right? So these are the vital organs without which body cannot function. Similarly, vital means what? Without which hospital cannot function. Like this is vital, this is most important, without which hospital cannot function. Then comes E, this is V, then comes E. E is what? Essentials. Essentials means what? It is necessary, but the work can happen, but the quality of the work will hamper. For example, we require certain essentials in our day-to-day life, right? Anything, it can be eating or anything, right? Essentials are there. So you can survive in that. It is not something you will not survive. You will survive, but the quality of your living will be hampered, right? So that is nothing but your life will not stop because of that, but the quality of life will hamper, right? So that is nothing but the essentials. Essentials means what? These are the list which are required, but it will hamper the quality of the whatever the hospital or the function of the hospital. It will hamper. Okay, so that is nothing but the essential. The function will happen. The functions of the hospital will be carried out, but the quality will hamper. Okay. Next comes your desired items. Desired items means what? D stands for desired items. Desired items means which absence, if it is not there, nothing is going to happen. For example, in our day-to-day life, if somebody wants pizza, that is your desired item. If somebody wants to go out, that is the desired item. If you want to go out on a trip, or if you want to go and watch a movie, or if you want to do something extra. But for example, if you have not done, is it going to hamper in any way? No, right? Anyways, the things will carry out. Similarly, the desired items are the one which, if it is not present, nothing is going to change. That means their absence will not affect anything. Okay, so these are the desired items. Let's see the option. So they are asking D. Okay, they are asking only about the D. Data of receipt, no. Data is not there. Desirable item is there. Deviation of stock and the daily desired. So option B, that is the desired item, is the right answer. Okay. Option B is the right answer. So same thing given, B vital, E essential, and D for the desirable items. Next is which refers to the rate at which inventory is used, generally expressed in the number of days. Okay. Now, first the option formulary. Formulary contains what? Is it related to number of days? No, right? What we have seen in the formulary? Formulary is nothing but the list of drugs, right? Hospital formulary. If you remember in the previous lecture of MRB pharmacist only we have seen, right? Open, closed formulary. So these are important, but they are not related to the days or something. Okay. Reorder points, no. Turnover, right? So turnover, you might have heard that. What is the annual turnover of this company, or what is the revenue which is generated? So this is nothing but related to the number of days. So that is turnover is the right answer. What is the turnover? We say, no? So that is nothing but the turnover. Which is the right of purchasing? So all are there. Right quantity, okay. Right quality should be there. It should be available at the right time, right? So these are all there for the right of purchasing. Apart from that, we also have right source, right variety of the material, right quality of the merchandise. Merchandise means what? Goods only, okay. The goods, like goods and services wala goods. Right quantity, okay, it should be available at the right time, it should be available, right source, right price, and the right cost, okay. So this is all ensured by the supply chain and the inventory control, okay. ILR can be. So this is about the ice-lined refrigerator, okay. So what is the temperature they are asking for? ILR is nothing but the ice-lined refrigerator, okay. So ice-lined refrigerator, first of all, remember it is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, okay, 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, okay. That is also a cold, okay. Since we are talking about the pharmacist examination, right? So you should know the storage conditions: cold, cool, warm, okay. So first is cold, 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, okay. Cool is what? 8 to 25, 8 to 25 degree Celsius. Then comes warm. Warm is what? Little bit higher, like 30 to 40. And higher or elevated temperature we call if it is greater than 40, okay. Please remember this table also: cold, cool, warm, okay, and the elevated temperature, okay. Now for ice-lined refrigerator, since it is ice-lined, 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, that is option A is the right answer, okay. So option A, right answer, very good. Next is, so like this it will be there, okay. Okay, so everything, the detailed explanation what we are explaining. Apart from that, also the theory which is required, you don't even have to see which books we have to refer. Directly, everything is given in the theory book of GDC classes. Along with that, the objective books is there. Online test series, as we have discussed, already started from 2nd March, and you can enroll yourself. And apart from that, you will get the premium test. 35 mini tests are also there, and you will also get the live recorded and pre-recorded classes, okay. So do not wait for anything and start your preparation, or some might have already started. So enroll yourself now with the GDC classes. And we will see the next question, which is the cold chain equipment. Cold chain equipment is nothing but the I will tell you, this is walk-in freezer, okay. Walk-in freezer. So the insulation will be there, like polyurethane will be there. So all of this is there for this. Okay, they are asking the cold one. Cold chain equipment, okay. So basically, smart vaccine refrigerator is there. All of refrigerator, freezer, okay. So walk-in freezer is there, and the ice-lined refrigerator. Okay, so just now we have seen for ice-lined it is 2 to 8. Okay, so all of this is the right answer, okay. So as I said that some insulated part will be there for walk-in freezer, that is made up of polyurethane foams will be there, and they are prefabricated, okay. Then we have ice-lined, that is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, already we have discussed. The next question is, the term supply chain management was first coined by, okay. Now very easy trick I will tell you. Just remember, supply chain management Okay, that's it. O for Oliver, K for Keith. SCM okay is the remember the trick that you have to SCM okay, that is supply chain management. Oliver Keith, O stands for Oliver, K stands for Keith. Although it is Keith Oliver, but to make it easy, I have written as Oliver Keith. Okay. So option C directly is the right answer. He has coined the term supply chain management. Okay. The next question, and it has started in the year 1982. Okay. 1982, in the year 1982. Next is FIFO. Okay. So FIFO means what? That is first in, first out. First in and first out. The name itself tells you that. What do you mean by that? Whatever, this means that in a store, whatever material comes first will be taken out first. For example, if any material is there, A, B, C, D. A comes first, right? So from taking from the store, A will go out first because it came first, right? So like that, first in, the material which comes first will go out first. That is first in, first out. Okay. So that is first in, first order is not there. First in, first out. Option B is the right answer. First in, first obtained, it is not there, and none of the above. So option B, first in, first out is the right answer. Material which comes first in the store will go out first from the store. So that is, so like this you can see first, second, third, fourth. First came now, so it will go out first. First in, first out. A solid block within a plastic or steel drum are used in which technique? Okay, so basically this is the waste management technique in which a plastic container will be there. So in that a block will be there, a solid block. Then you will add the liquid material. Okay, so it will adsorb the materials, that we call it as waste immobilization. Okay, that is not moving right here and there because we have adsorbed onto the solid material. So directly the question is waste immobilization. Okay. So like this, tanks will be there, inside the materials will be there, and it will be filled with the 75% capacity, either with the solid or the semi-solid pharmaceuticals. Okay, so that we call it as the encapsulation. Encapsulation we call. Syrup, intravenous fluid are disposed in which technique? Which technique we will use to dispose the syrup and IV fluid? So basically landfill, incineration and chemical decomposition we are not using. We are using the sewer. Sewer we are using for the decomposition of the syrup and the intravenous fluid. Okay, so sewer, option B is the right answer. Okay. The next is FEFO. So similarly, how it was first in, first out. Similarly, first expired, first out. Okay. So FEFO. So for example, first material is there. So the first material which came, that has the expiry of 2025 or 2006. The second material came which has the expiry of 2025. Now, according to first in, first out, this came first, right? And this came afterwards. But according to first expired, first out, they will remove this first. So some they will follow the rule of first expired, first out because its expiry is near, right? So there is no point in removing 2026. This product, although it came afterwards, but its expiry is first, so we will remove this, then this. So some people they will follow that first expire, first out. Okay, so that is first expired, first out is the right answer. Option A. Order is not there, obtained it is not there. Okay, so option A is the right answer. The next question. Incineration is a waste materials are directly placed into a land disposal, a solid block within a plastic or steel drum. Some liquid medicines like syrups, intravenous fluids can be flushed. Medium and high temperature incineration. Just now we have discussed if it is incineration, medium and high temperature. Okay. Solid block within a plastic or steel drum, that is the encapsulation. Okay, that is the encapsulation. Liquid medicine, that is the sewer. Incineration is a medium and high temperature devices which we are using. Okay. The next question is, What is the storage condition of cold as per Indian pharmacopoeia? Just now we have discussed. Cold. Cold means what? 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, right? Cold. 8 to 25 is cool. Okay, this anyways is between only. So option cold they are asking, option A is the right answer. So always see what they are asking, cold, cool, like that. Okay, so option A, 2 to 8 degrees Celsius is the right answer. This we have already discussed the table. Okay, which is the method for drug disposal? Landfill, incineration, waste immobilization. Just now we have discussed. All of them contains the method for drug disposal. Okay, depends what kind of material is there. For example, anti-cancer it is there. Anti-neoplastic is nothing but anti-cancer. We are using return to donor or the manufacturer. Okay, so depending upon the materials, there are various waste management methods. Okay, which method is involved in the disposal of narcotics? Landfill, incineration, both A and B. So basically we are using both A and B, landfill and the incineration, for the disposal of the narcotics. So remember, both methods can be used. Inventory control includes which document? Stock requisition, pick and issue, over the counter, all of this. Okay. Stock requisition means if you want to order it again. Okay, so there is a form, there is a document that has to be filled. Pick and issue, over the counter. So all of them includes the inventory control. All of them includes the inventory control. Okay, so we have stock return, inventory adjustment, stock transfer, receipt, and the issue. All are there. Which is the advantage of FEFO? That is first expired, first out. It allows to avoid the dead stock. Yes, if you do not keep the expired material, the dead stock will not be there. So ideally this has to be correct. An accurate product tracking system is required. No. Warehouse space to be well organized and higher taxes. Okay, these are not related, but it allows to avoid the dead stock. That is the advantage of FEFO. The next question is, Schedule H1 drugs are under which act? We already know. This comes under which act? Drug and the Cosmetic Acts. Pharmacy Act? No, Pharmacy Act we are not seeing. Poison Factory Act, it is not there. Okay, so DNC Act, that is already there. Schedule H1. Other schedules are also there that we are going to see later on in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so these are the drugs schedules H1. Diacetyl morphine. The diacetyl. Di means two, acetyl group, acetylation of the morphine. Okay, so it is known as 𝘖𝙀𝙀𝙎𝑐𝑖𝑙. Okay, so these are the natural heroin is there. So option D is the diacetyl morphine. It is the diacetyl derivative of the morphine. Okay, so heroin is the right answer. Next is the receipt of the dash is the first step in the purchase procedure. What is the first step? Invoice, material requisition, purchase requisition, or none of this. So basically we are doing purchase. So purchase requisition, as I said that there is a document. Okay, anything has to be ordered, that has to be given in the purchase requisition. Then next is selection of supplier. Which suppliers will be there? Inviting quotations or tenders. Okay, then placing the order. Then we have to receive and check the material, checking of invoice or the bill, recording of bills in book, and releasing payment to the suppliers. So these are the various steps in the purchase procedure. The next is a list of goods or items a business uses in its normal operation is. What are the list of goods? Inventory, formulary, purchase order number, or reorder points. We have already seen formulary is the list of drugs, right? Purchase order number and reorder points, it is not there. It is the inventory. As I said, inventory is what? It is a goods which ensure that the right quality of the goods are available at the right time, at the right quantity. So this is the purpose of the inventory control. Formulary we have already discussed. It is about the drugs. ILR. Just now we have discussed. What is ILR? Integrated light refrigerator? No. Intensive light? No. Ice light? No. It is an ice line refrigerator. And I hope you remember the temperature is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius for the ice line refrigerator. Okay. So remember temperature is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Okay. And the last question is NDPS stands for, very easy, NDPS, narcotic drugs and the psychotropic substances. Option A is purgative, it is not there. Psychotropic substances, poisonous, it is not there. Okay. Narcotic, that means which will reduce the pain, but it is addictive. Okay. Normal painkillers are different. Narcotic, it is something which will be addictive. Psychotropic, related to the behavior. Okay. Remember 14th November, the Children's Day. Now, whenever the next 14th November will come, although time is there, but you will remember it as NDPS Act. Okay. 14th November, the year is 1985. Clear, all of you? I hope you have understood the questions. And for more, I think this is the last question that we have seen today. Okay. So this was the last question, and we hope that all the areas from the MRB pharmacist syllabus have been covered through the MCQs. And for more such videos, follow our YouTube channel and subscribe to it so that you will get to know the important and the interesting topic from the syllabus. And thank you so much for watching the video. All the best for your examination and the preparation. And we will see you all in the next video.